Hello! Matcha is one of my favorite drinks and I've always loved matcha. I've been drinking matcha for like probably 4 years, I would say, like religiously. So I want to just share amazing tips. Matcha has so many antioxidants and that's why I love it. It's so energizing and you should definitely start using it if you have not already. But the first tip or reason why I think you should be using matcha and why matcha is so amazing is because it is, first of all, an amazing alternative to coffee. So coffee can be a super dehydrating thing and coffee is so popular and there's nothing wrong with coffee, but I will say it can be dehydrating for the skin long term, and also it can spike cortisol, which is the stress hormone in the body. So yeah, awesome, it has energy boosting benefits, but it can be really dehydrating. So matcha is an amazing alternative to that because matcha, again, it's a more hydrating alternative to coffee and you won't get the jitters. It's not gonna hit you as hard. Maybe if you're like a hardcore coffee addict, I don't know, like maybe you should transition slowly into matcha, but matcha is definitely, again, overall a better health alternative. Very tasty too. You can make like iced lattes, matcha lattes, warm, cold, whatever. It's amazing. And coffee, I hear like a lot of people have problems with crashes. So like for me, example, like when I drink coffee, I literally like, I'll drink coffee and I will just crash within like an hour. Like it does not work well with my body. It just is so, honestly, not damaging to my body, but I mean like it just feels like it's damaging. It just does not feel good. So yeah, matcha is definitely a better alternative to coffee if you are not drinking that already. The second tip I absolutely think is amazing is that it's actually a very extremely good for acne prone skin. So due to its antioxidant content, of course, but also it actually reduces the amount of mTOR that is created in the body. So mTOR, basically this hormone that spikes a higher risk of like you getting acne. Again, it's inflammatory, like mTOR. It just inhibits antioxidant production, if I'm correct. Again, I will link the study down below. But in result, again, matcha is such an amazing ingredient in reducing this mTOR hormone, which produces acne. Matcha is an amazing thing to start drinking. And if you have hormonal acne or you have struggles with acne and you are drinking coffee as well, again, that is definitely the time to switch it out for matcha. Or if you just have acne in general, you're not drinking coffee, which is good because coffee is not the best for your skin, then yeah, start using matcha anyway and see what happens. Comment down below if you see any noticeable changes, let me know. So the third reason why matcha is so amazing, it has amazing anti-inflammatory benefits. So since it is, again, very anti-inflammatory, it will also help blemish prone skin, or if you have any texture or any concerns when it comes to your skin problems. Inflammation is like honestly one of the most, if not one of the most killers of radiant glowy skin. It messes up the skin quality. Inflammation, whether you're drinking or eating a lot of sugar in excess, processed food, all these kind of bad things, the environment, usually it comes to like sugar or like the food you consume. You have a lot of inflammation or insulin spikes, and consuming matcha can actually regulate that and actually reduce, again, inflammation on the skin, so it can reduce the redness on the skin, any kind of, again, inflammation like bubbling up like texture, helps promote the smoothness and the glowiness of the overall skin texture and elasticity and, again, quality of the skin. So I think that is amazing. The fourth thing is, of course, matcha is super high in antioxidants, so that can actually reduce the oxidative stress that's in the environment. So whether it's the sun or pollution in the air, it is amazing. Matcha is totally amazing for, again, decreasing any kind of inflammation or oxidative stress on the skin. So especially sun damage, like sun is like honestly one of the most like dangerous things for your skin. If you're in it too much, obviously you should go out in the sun at least like 30 minutes a day, like at least go out. But as long as you're wearing like sunscreen, and also on top of that, like drinking matcha can really help and reduce the oxidative stress, as well as increasing the antioxidants in your skin and help fight free radicals, and also help speed up the regeneration of cells. And number 5 tip, I would say it's more of like a bonus tip, but again, I absolutely love using matcha as a face mask. So I like to put matcha in like a little bowl with some like coconut yogurt or something, and then put it all over my face. So I'm also getting some probiotics probiotic benefits, which is awesome. But matcha is amazing to apply on the face topically because again, it is anti-inflammatory. It's amazing for acne because of the MTOR reduction or production on the skin, and it's super high in antioxidants, so then that will promote more glowiness and more brightening of the skin, and also again reducing texture. I think matcha is amazing for applying for the skin if you want to do any target areas. So for example, like you have any pimples, when you consume matcha, it's amazing obviously, but it will go towards other parts of your body that'll like heal and kind of regenerate and all that kind of stuff, which is amazing, but it won't necessarily target your face specifically or your neck specifically when it comes to like antioxidants or anti-aging or prevention of anything, so like acne, sun damage, spots, texture, etc. So a really amazing thing to do is again make a mask out of it. So like I said, you could put some yogurt in it, you could just put water, you can actually mix it up with your favorite clay mask or your favorite serum as a face mask. I've done that before. I use like the Buffet from The Ordinary and mixed it, but you can use any serum you want. I mean, or you could get creative, just mix matcha with any other thing you could see around the kitchen or whatever. Like obviously do your research before. I would stick to yogurt personally, but if you're targeting the specific area, it's gonna moisturize your skin so much more in that specific area, and again, brighten, tighten, smooth, everything like that, add antioxidants and extra nutrients to the skin again if you're targeting. So cold. And then I usually wait for like, well, I put this all over my face, but I'll usually wait for like an hour if I'm crazy. But you only need like maybe 15 minutes, I would say. Half hour I'd say is like enough, like long enough, but you know, there's no rules to this. You know, yogurt doesn't really dry out your face, so honestly I'd say the longer the better, the more the merrier. Amazing. Yeah. I'm gonna finish this off camera. And while you're, you know, sitting waiting on your face, you can also make your matcha latte or whatever, so you can consume it, have it on. So you're just gonna be the ultimate matcha queen. Yeah, your skin is gonna be glowing and it's gonna look amazing and radiant, and it's just going to promote the longevity of the skin, quality of your skin, elasticity, etc. So I definitely would get your hands on matcha. I can link some down below of my favorite matcha brands. Comment, have you tried matcha before? I love matcha. I'm obsessed with it, so let me know if you have tried it or what's your favorite way to use it. What do you use it with a face mask if you do that as well? Let me know, and lots of kisses and hugs, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, peace.